up here didn't tell me how cute you are. Look at you. And I'm grabbing this guy's cheeks and he's going, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you out of your mind? Get the hell. Everybody's laughing. They're going crazy. And I take a contract, the biggest contract that our little teeny radio station has ever seen, has ever had the audacity to put in front of somebody. And I slid it right over to him. And he looked at it and said, kid, you have some balls. Literally. And then he signs the contract, hands it to me, and instantly they went from non-advertiser to the biggest advertiser on the radio station. And why? Bimbification. That's called, from now on, the Bimbification Close. And it's a Hail Mary of a close. If you're in the sales field and nothing else is going your way,
I'm not sure we had
Bimbify.
that. I'm not sure we had that word then. So you were that far ahead of your time.
I was that far ahead of my time. Bimbify. But you know what? Brian, Noam, Christy's husband. I don't know what you're dealing with in there, guy. I don't know what there's a lion trapped in a cage inside of you, baby. And I know you're just feeling like, oh, this is what it's roaring in me. It's not evil. It's not hurting anybody. It's probably ashamed of the whole thing. His kids, man, they got kids in their 20s. They're just got to be like, Dad, this is so weird. But I think he got to a place, this is reckless behavior. I think he wanted to get caught. I don't know why he chose such a public avenue, but I think he wanted to get caught. I don't think he's upset about being caught right now. It's, can he keep the family together? Can Christy bimbify for him? Or is he the one that's going to be bimbifying in the relationship? It's going to test Christy, but it's also a great thing for Christy Noam. Christy Noam, her stock was down, really down, and deservedly so. Calling Alex Preddy a domestic terrorist and all this. I mean, she was a maniac and way unqualified for the job she had and the budget she controlled. Absolute disgrace of a Homeland Security secretary. But boy, does she get an uptick in the stock market of the cabinet, the people, the government official stock market? Is she up a little bit today because she's got bimbification going on at home? We feel for that woman a little bit. I'm going to say it. Lawson, is Brian Noam being referred to as bimbified rather than trans because he's married to a MAGA Republican? Ah, interesting comment. He's not trans. I don't think there's no plumbing change going on in there. Although, give me the hot pants thing again. You can usually tell what somebody's smuggling when they're wearing hot pants, when they're wearing bike shorts, right? Are we? I don't know. It seems sort of flat across the. I see a little indentation at the bottom there, so I think he's probably. I don't know. But anyway, I tried to defend Brian. I hope they work it out. And we're with you, guy. Yeah, no plumbing change, says Karen. No plumbing change.
Billy, do you think that anybody knew, and during the Trump administration or anything going on in the trial or in any of that stuff, do you think this was out there?
Oh, you mean like did Trump get ahead of this and say, when
Exactly.
this, I got to get rid of her before this bimbification? If that's what it took him, by the way, he is if a man could be bimbified without any of those plates, I mean, Trump's boobs aren't much smaller than the ones that Brian is wearing there, right? But, he is the bimbo, a man who has loved bimbos his whole life. I mean, he's a bimbo artist. I don't think that. I think that would be, he won't like the fact that it's coming from him, but no. If we got to think that it's got to do with calling an innocent man a domestic terrorist and not the bimbification thing. Want to say something before we're gonna press on from that. I hate to change topics because I've never had a chance to talk about this kind of thing. Bimbification, I'm gonna say it again. Favorite topic. Didn't know we were gonna start here today.
We might have to start having drinks, shots every time we say bimbify.
Yeah, no, Bimbify is something that by the way, I spent a lot of time in a subreddit this morning, like, okay, trying to understand this from and it says, not safe for work. And I'm like, here I go. I don't care. Is this going to track my cookies are going to be, figured out? Am I going to be getting this shit for the rest of my life? I go in there